Nick Neidert again seemed like another pretty strong outing from him. What'd you see?
Yeah, good outing. He mixed. He's got a great fastball command. And it's still the toughest pitch to hit when it's well located. He's got a knack for locating it. Great command. Pretty good changeup. Pretty good secondary slider. It's had a nice little button on it tonight, and that's what he's been working on. But Nick's so competitive. He always keeps us in the game, and every time he takes them out, we feel like we got a chance to win.
And he went 4 scoreless tonight, and then kind of ran into some trouble with the 5th through the 6th innings. Did you see anything different in those innings?
No, he left a couple pitches up. If you ask him, he'd like to have him back probably. But other than that, he was so competitive, kept us in the game, and all of a sudden we tied it up for him, so he got off the hook, so to speak.
On the other side, when Biloxi's starting pitcher came out, Nate Greek came in the game. Were you surprised to see him that early in the game?
Well, I haven't seen him that early, all year. He's got all the saves, so maybe they got something going on with the kid, pitching in the middle of the game. That's their department. But he's been tough on us. Monty put a great swing on it. There was some pressure with Millie, over there bouncing around trying to get the bag, and Monty just put a good swing on it and tied the game up right there.
And you mentioned Monte Harrison. Him and Isan Diaz really seem to be at the center of things tonight against their former organization. You think, how rewarding is that for them?
Well, I think it's great. It's rewarding, but, they're so amped up. You can tell by Monty's falling all over the place, off balance, trying to swing the bat. Hassan's taking a lot of pitches, real methodical. Big home run, big knock there in the ninth to keep the line moving. But, I think they're just a little amped up, and that's usually how it goes when you're playing your former club. But as time goes, they'll smooth out a little bit more.
And you mentioned earlier in the week, you guys were able to use the speed, and then you guys were able to use the long ball. And again, you mentioned Miller tonight, kind of putting some pressure on him. As a manager, what's the advantage there when you can use both?
Well, it's a great combination to have, right? Home power and speed. But, we just collectively put a good game together. We executed late. Joe with the big at bat there, he's battling. Had a rough night going into it. Took some close pitches and walked them off tonight. And I thought it was just a great overall team effort.
And you mentioned the bullpen being lights out to Roger pregame. Again tonight, Miguel Del Pozo coming in just lights out.
Yeah, big pitches in a tough spot for Miggy tonight, especially to get Ray. And, he was pretty fired up, and rightfully so. But, he was just a great job to snuff it out.
A big one tonight, Randy. Congrats on the win, and thanks for joining us.
All right, thanks, Jake.